So after leaving Canobie Lake Park early, because storms were rolling in, decided to try the York Zoo that has a coaster credit. Unfortunately, they closed early because the rain hit there unexpectedly, and it rained here earlier, so Funtown Splashtown closed early. But Palace Playland is open because they open at 4 p.m. Old Orchard Beach, your standard beachside boardwalk park, and you will not get free parking here. You have to pay in some way. There was one lot that was $20 close by. This is a Thursday night. It could be higher on the weekends, but I got a parking meter, which those can fill up quick, especially on weekends, I imagine. That's $3 an hour. So I spent $9 for parking for 3 hours. Probably don't need that long, but just to make sure. Sea Viper, that's a long train. And it's kind of looking like I would need 87 credits to get the 3 coasters. Okay, I did the self-serve kiosk. It was real easy. You can type in the exact amount that you want to spend, so you got to do a little math in your head or do a little trial and error. It was $21.75 to get 87 credits, and that's what I need as of the summer of 2024. So Sea Viper, you got Orient Express over here, and then there's an SPF spinner right there, Wipeout. There's only one person on that train, or two, maybe 2 people. I paid for 3 hours parking at the meter. I only needed 1. I already got on all 3 coasters. So you find a parking meter. Yeah, maybe just do a couple hours. If it looks like a light crowd, like a Thursday night, may only do 1 hour or an hour and a half. Unless you want to check out some other things, which I'll do. I got on Sea Viper in the next to last row, full train, and it pulls some really great laterals. You just get some sudden jolts of laterals throughout the ride in different spots. It's got those janky turns that I love. There's no airtime on it though. It was pretty obvious with the way things were profiled that there was not going to be any airtime. But you definitely get the laterals. It's a solid ride for a family coaster. And the SPF spinner is quite bumpy going up the lift hill. Didn't spin really at all until the last round. So one of the weaker SPF spinners, but nothing bad about it. And then Orient Express. I believe this is a Wisdom. I rode in the back on this one too, and it pulled some great laterals as well. It is very janky. It's very bumpy going up that lift hill. You really feel those bumps of the tires going up the lift. But then the rest of it is smooth. That back row gets some really crazy laterals on those turns. Entering into the helix, you get a wicked jolt of laterals in the back. And then another jolt of laterals here. And you get to go around 3 times. And I believe that on this little hill in the back there, looked like the front row might have been getting some airtime. Not in the back. Yeah, I just see the hair fly up. 15 minutes. Did all 3 rides. I think I said the unlimited was $40. It's actually $48. The $40 was the kids' price under a certain height. Like I said, I put 3 hours onto my parking meter. Way more than I needed. I just wanted to be sure. But a Thursday night, especially since they've only been open for a little over an hour, not too busy. Could get busy later, maybe. It'll definitely be busier on the weekends. But I was able to walk right on all 3. And you can walk out to the beach. So if you got a little extra time, or if you want to spend the whole day here, you can get a parking spot that's good for all day. Ride some rides, enjoy the beach. Although keep in mind, on weekdays, they tend to open about 4 o'clock. I think they open around 1 o'clock or so, something like that on weekends. But weekends are going to be very busy, and they'll probably charge more for parking. But I like these beachside amusement parks. Sometimes I'll do the unlimited. Sometimes I'll just pay per ride. Canobie Lake Park being super busy, and also the rain coming in, kind of forced my hand to leave early. But that was totally fine, because I got to get a little ahead of schedule here. And I think that'll allow me some time to go down and do the York's Wild Kingdom, the zoo. They have some amusement rides that's outside the gates of the zoo, so you can just pay per ride for the roller coaster and then be on your way. That's what I'm planning to do. I didn't see how I could fit that into the schedule on this trip, but if I can get done with Funtown Splashtown USA early enough, I can fit it in. Because I still got to get to Gunstock for their mountain coaster, which I was going to do tomorrow morning. Now I'm going to do it later in the afternoon.